Welcome. Today, we'll cover 18 essential concepts, each in 60 seconds, to help you build resilience, wisdom, and success. Let's dive in. Focus only on what you can control and accept what you cannot, since dwelling on externals leads to unnecessary stress. Epictetus taught that imagining worst-case scenarios, negative visualization, prepares the mind to handle challenges with calm resolve. Believe your abilities grow with effort and view challenges as opportunities for development rather than threats. Carol Dweck, psychologist and author of Mindset, emphasizes that embracing the process of learning fosters long-term mastery. Notice your emotions and others and apply empathy and self-regulation to navigate social interactions effectively. Daniel Goleman popularized emotional intelligence, highlighting its role in leadership and relationship building. Break problems down to their core truths and rebuild solutions from the ground up, rather than relying on convention. Elon Musk credits first principles reasoning for breakthrough innovations in technology and space exploration. Spot interconnections and feedback loops to see how small changes can ripple across entire systems. Donella Meadows, in Thinking in Systems, teaches that understanding stock and flow structures leads to better decision-making. Stack tiny habits incrementally and design your environment to automate positive behaviors. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, argues that refining systems beats relying on willpower alone. Listen actively to understand others before responding, and tell concise, compelling stories to convey your message. Dale Carnegie's principles in how to win friends and influence people remain foundational in persuasive communication. Use the Eisenhower Matrix to classify tasks by urgency and importance, ensuring you focus on high-impact activities. Stephen Covey introduced this framework in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People to help people prioritize effectively. Conduct a quick post-mortem after setbacks to extract actionable lessons and iterate your approach. Daniel Kahneman shows in Thinking Fast and Slow how reflecting on errors reduces cognitive biases over time. Define your why to align actions with long-term goals, sustaining effort through setbacks. Simon Sinek's Start with Why underlines that clarity of purpose inspires consistent progress. Spot common biases like loss aversion and framing effects, and structure your choices to nudge toward better outcomes. Richard Thaler and Cass Sunstein in Nudge demonstrate how small tweaks in decision architecture can improve lives. Foster autonomy, competence, and relatedness to fuel intrinsic motivation and well-being. Deci and Ryan's self-determination theory explains these psychological needs as fundamental drivers of behavior. Seek stocks trading below intrinsic value, insist on a margin of safety, and treat market fluctuations as opportunities rather than threats. Benjamin Graham and David Dodd pioneered value investing and security analysis, guiding investors to long-term success. Memorize impactful scriptures and conference addresses like Moroni 745 on charity and President Russell M. Nelson on Revelation to uplift and teach with authority. Leaders of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints regularly emphasize these passages in their ministry. Apply the Preach My Gospel framework. Listen to investigator concerns, invite commitment, teach with the Spirit, and follow up to foster lasting conversion. Church leaders designed this manual to streamline effective missionary instruction, leverage reciprocity by offering value first, social proof through testimonials, and scarcity to prompt action while maintaining ethical standards. Robert Cialdini's influence details these principles as pillars of persuasive sales. Set smart objectives, measure outcomes against clear KPIs, and empower teams to innovate continuously under Drucker's management by objectives approach. Peter Drucker, the father of modern management, emphasized these practices for organizational success. Formulate falsifiable hypotheses, gather empirical evidence, and refine theories rigorously. Integrate spiritual inquiry through prayer and scripture study to pursue holistic truth. Karl Popper and John A. Witsoe each champion systematic pursuit of knowledge in their respective fields. Repeat this playlist daily to internalize these principles. With consistent practice, they will guide you toward a purposeful, resilient, and successful life.